Hello, 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 everybody. I promised you guys that I was going to have my super amazing sister, my newfound friend. I've been hiding and, stealing glances at her page and looking at all the things that she does for ages. And finally, here we are on Sika Educates Live, and I just want to find out from my sister what it is that some of the characters that she talks about have done. You have so many people that
I know,
absolutely
right?
love and adore you. Yeah, how are you
It's
doing?
I'm very well, thank you. And how are you?
Not bad. Not bad at
Thank
all.
God. Thank
I'm
God
so
for
happy
that.
that we finally made it here.
I know,
And
right?
yeah, whilst I go and call all the people that have been waiting eagerly
That she
for
has
you.
come. She has come. At the best, one Alexis telling me. I'll tell you what happened to Kofi Ketwa. How he's lost all that weight. I don't know.
But
Oh my
before we go
God.
there, my darling, I
Yeah.
just want you to tell me a little bit about yourself and what
Mm-hmm.
actually inspired you to start doing what you're doing because you're super amazing. I just love you.
Gracias. Gracias. Oh, what is this about me? Okay, so what I do, I always keep telling people what I do is like my normal everyday life. This is what I do every time. Like if you know me, you just know, oh yeah, there's a adult here. So it's really been my life. But I guess I never thought that, if I put it out there, people would think that I was that funny and like even follow me. Like seriously, like to this day I just wonder. Because I have all my life, I always say, like when friends meet, you say something, everybody laughs. I say something, everybody laughs. So I'm not different from, the normal conversation where everybody just says something and another person laughs. So I have a few friends, who are always like, yeah, you are funny, you have to do something about this, go into radio, go into this. But well, I guess it's just me, and I don't think I'm that funny that I have to actually go and put myself on some platform and people will watch me and laugh. But I guess so. So as a child, very adventurous, very tomboyish. Grew up with well, I had six brothers. How many? No, five of them. I grew up with three of them. So I was a very typical tomboy, very adventurous, boisterous. What do you expect if you grow up with boys? You just become like one of them, I guess. So that was me. And I was a little the same way. And then I think somewhere, what I realized I didn't even pay attention to is that I could do accents. Like if I listen to you, or even like maybe a teacher in a class talks a certain way, I can mimic the way they talk. I can hear an accent and then I'll pick it up and say it like the same way they said it. But then again, like I'm saying, I'm talking maybe class 4 or class 5. So this is nothing that I'm taking serious. And in Ghana, I mean, this is no art that you should be so keen about. Everybody wants you to be like going to banking, be a journalist, be something. So this thing that you have, what are we going to do with it? So it's just, she's exciting, that kind of thing. So it wasn't anything serious that I actually even thought that it was a gift that I had. I didn't even pay attention to that until maybe probably recently. When everybody said, we told you, like, well. So all I remember was that as a child, I used to record myself. I do like a one-man show on the radio, just me. I'm the presenter, I'm the guest, so I will be the radio presenter. I will say something, then I will be the caller. The different callers, I'll do different voices. But again, these are things that I just did for fun. I didn't think that it was anything. So I think somewhere JSS, my uncle KSM came and then he came to live with us. So he was the one who was always saying, "Oh, you've got this thing, you've got that." And then occasionally, my father always said, he said the Misa people have what? Imaginary fiction or something like that. So he would throw in all these things. But so as a child, I remember I could never figure out what I wanted to do. everybody sort of like had their life figured out. They wanted to be doctors, they want to go to university, they want to do sociology, they want to do this. But none of that interests me. And I really couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. And even when I went to school, I just went because we have to go. Like you have to do something. So, so I just went to school for okay, yes, so like I'll go. But not that I was really interested in any of the things that I did. I did some
Mhm.
hotel management, I did some marketing, I did some public relations, then I did SIM, which is something of marketing, Chartered Institute. That one I bombed, crash, I say. I didn't even go for my exam. So,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't bother. Trust me, I didn't bother. So the whole entertainment and this very yard that you see now came out a lot when I was in secondary school. So secondary school, I go to secondary school. I'm this very curvy, hippie, well endowed girl, walking like a guy. Like I didn't. I mean, I'm fearless. Like I don't fear. I don't like animals, but I don't feel like a human being or a person. No, I didn't care. So I guess that thing was funny. Like, who is this curvy person acting like a guy? And then when we went to secondary school, girls' school every day, like come and ball or come and kneel down, come and sing, come and do this. So at the time when I went to secondary school, this song, Boys to Men, they had an album called Evolution. It had come out. And there was a song on it called Four Seasons of Loneliness. So I liked that song and I could sing it. So when they came, they say boho, then they say sing. So anytime they say sing, then I would start singing my Four Seasons of Loneliness. I long for the warmth of days gone by when you were mine. So it was like this was like a new song, and you from one girl you can sing. Hey, so it was like something. So then most of the seniors like, okay, then you have to teach us how to sing it because like they'll perform on stage with it and stuff. And I think when we went, maybe second or third week, there was a Gunza fanfare or something like that. So normally, I'm like a tomboy. So what we do is that some like we model. So some girls will be boys, some will be girls. So we model. So obviously, me being my tomboy, I was a guy, and whatever it is that I did, I think I nailed it because everybody was like, "Whoa!" Like she done it. I did everything that the guys did. Everybody was so excited. So then I think we performed the Four Seasons of Loneliness, and that kind of I don't know. I was just very excited about being happy about something that you do, and then everybody thinks that you've done it well. Because normally what I just do is that I don't really think about it. I just wait for the moment, then I go into character. It's like everything. I block everything out, and I'm doing what I have to do. I probably may even look at you and not even see you because I'm just concentrating on what I have to do. So then from there, it was almost every entertainment I was on stage. So I was MC for Form 1's night, MC Form 2's night, MC for Form 3's night. We did some acting, we did some poems. I mean, every MC, most of the time I did a lot of miming. And what I also realized was that um, I wouldn't say I was like an entertainer, but I know how to make something fun like okay so this crowd this is what they would like so let's do this for this crowd or no play this song or no let's put this here let this one come at this time so I realized that I was good at that because anytime I had to like coordinate anything like that that thing was like really fun so that was it for me Brie Girls was my thing I think so I was like best entertaining student of the year so this is every year for the final year, I think for the last term or something. And this one they vote for. It goes class to class. They give out a couple of names, so that the class will vote. That these are the people who are like on stage most of the time.
Mhm.
So you vote for them. So I mean, this one they vote for you. So if you become like best entertainer, I mean, like a big deal. So then I'm like best entertainer for my year. And yeah, so I've done my thing. Then back home, we finished secondary school. Now we have to go tertiary, and I'm still clueless. I have no idea what I want to do with my life. So I think after school I got a job. A friend of mine got me a job. Still like 19 there about. So I think I traveled. I came back. Again, like I have to go to school. So I had some friends in the neighborhood who said they were doing this course. I don't even remember. It was management, public relations. It was a third one. So I'm like, okay, I'll go. Yeah. So I told my dad, and my dad, anything that is, like you're furthering, yes. So he paid. I went. I wrote the exam. I think it was like, I don't know how long that thing was for, a year or less. I don't know. So after that, I think I traveled again. When I came back, the batch that I finished with said that now they were in IPS because we did marketing, so they were furthering. So me too, I followed that. Okay, then I'm coming to do whatever it is, this marketing thing. And see, because I had this bubbly personality, like everybody thought, marketing will be a fit for you. But I seriously was not keen on that marketing course at all. I mean, yeah, maybe I could put myself in an act and sell, but it's nothing that really interests me. So that was a paper that I failed miserably and didn't even I
Oh
didn't even bother. So I think somewhere I did some hotel management course. Yeah, I did a hotel management course. It was a short course. And that class, I was like top of the class. Like, hey, really? Because my mom used to cook. My mom was a caterer. So, the whole cooking thing. And hotel management it was like housekeeping, which was, I'm sure in every Ghanaian home that's housekeeping. Then there was front desk, which was me because I interact. And then there was food and beverage, which was also interacting because my mom cooked. That area was not too complicated for me. So for that school, and then there was French. Although I had an F in French from a Brie girls, in this school I had an A in French. I was like top of the class. I'm like, oh my goodness. So so we did that, and that course wasn't maybe 6 7 months. It was a very short program. So then when you were done with that, what you had to do next was to do there was a professional thing. So when we finished that one, you did an internship for like 3 months or something. So when I did the internship, I was like, Charlie, this shift system there, it won't work for me. Oh. Because me, my family, they like party. Every opportunity they get, they'll have to party. So if I'm in this hotel business, I'm going to miss all these parties. And I love my Saturday and Sunday. It means I'm going to lose all my Saturday and Sunday. So no, this one, yeah, I like it, but I can't sacrifice my parties and my weekends like that. So then I decided that okay, so if I could not, if I go to do the professional hotel management, which was going to be so much money just to be stuck to a hotel, then I'd rather do a management course, just a general management course. So that's how come I went to Central University to do the management because then it's broad. Then I don't have to be tied to the hotel and then all that. So I went to school. I think I got a job at a radio station, worked there for 2 years, and I left because school, the commuting was too much. So in between somewhere, I did a lot of cooking because that's what my mom did. So when I was alone, I did cooking. I cooked a lot, like for parties and stuff like that. Then I did some home cooked meals. Yeah, so we went through all that. And then, yeah, so still, by this time, this Yaa Anima was known not to too many, just a few people who knew me like that. And the thing also is that normally, my normal self, if I know you, you will see me like this. But if I don't know you, you would think that I probably can't even say anything. Like I've never even spoken. So and most of the time my brothers don't even believe me when I tell them that I'm shy. They're like they haven't seen that side. I'm like, yeah, you haven't seen it because you guys like I'm okay with you guys. But if I don't know you, normally you will not see this side of me. Yeah,
yeah.
because I will just observe. I can sit there, maybe smile. If you talk to me, I'll talk, but I wouldn't come and interact freely like that unless of course I was very, very familiar with you like that, or we are now getting into that. So maybe let's say from that time, I wouldn't say I was in a shell, but I was more interested in doing something other than this. Like I have to find a job. So I think I even worked in a bank, and that was like 2 years of misery. I mean, not that anybody who works there is in misery. It was not my space at all. It was not. Seriously, it was choking me that much. So after 2 years, I left the banking space. Then before the banking space, I used to cook. So the cooking, wasn't doing so well at a point. Then I remember I fried plantain chips. I became like plantain chips raw at the point.
How comes I never knew about this plantation surah?
Oh shit! I was serious plantain chips raw for like 2 years. Those days were fun. Like I go to the market, buy plantain oil, come home, fry, you sit down the whole day and fry, and it was good. But plantain is seasonal, so we
Yeah.
managed the first season. The second one, there, Charlie, it was too tough. So then that time, because I'm doing a lot of the frying, like I wasn't concentrating much on the cooking, so those orders were not coming as much. So it was like I was just there doing nothing, and it was seriously getting frustrated. So that's how come. So I think my sister-in-law had a black soap liquid in a shower gel. So I told her that it's something I would love to do. I mean, not to do to sell, but just do for myself. So she said she would ask the lady, but obviously she wasn't really ready to teach. So I was pressuring her, calling her again, and I got through to my brother. I said, "Oh, she's in a bathroom." I said, "Oh, I want to learn how to make that shower gel that she bought. So she should tell her to, convince her friend." And she said, "Oh, you can go to YouTube and all these things are there. Why are you stressing?" I said, "Oh, okay." So yes, I went to YouTube and come and see recipes. Plenty. I'm like, so the whole time I've been stressing with this girl who is sharing her and this thing was here. So anyway, so that's what we did. That's how I got to do my cosmetics thing. So
Okay.
I went to YouTube. I got all these kinds of recipes and stuff. And then I got all the ingredients down. And me, my two, no, I went to Abublushi market that I'm looking for. So sodium hydroxide in Abublushi. Constant. Hey, anything I mention, these people say they don't know. Hey, what is happening here? Do you have this? No. Do you have this? No. So we ended up buying some things. I remember, when we got the sodium hydroxide, which is like caustic soda. And caustic soda, once you put in water, I mean, obviously, you don't even put, you don't pour water on it. Yeah, I mean, like, all the techniques. So we got this powder they gave us supposedly to be caustic soda. So I came home, I put it in a bowl. I said everybody should step back because it's with your oh. They said, hey, my hair ready, me, I've done my science.
Chemistry lab.
I said, once you put this in the water, it's going to heat up. Everybody should stay outside and it's toxic and it's this. Hey, we pour this water and this thing. I didn't see it. Hey, we touched it. It's too cold. I said, yeah. Put this thing somewhere. Put this thing somewhere. I don't know. Oh my god. So
Hmm.
so what happened was that so I think my auntie came I think that same day I had come from the market. She came and she normally goes to some clinic be just down the road from here. So she goes there. So she had come and when we came to the house, she was there. She was waiting to go to the hospital. Then she said, "Oh, well, my nanny said that I'm going to the market and I said I want to make soup." I said, "Yeah, that's what I want to do now." So she was even asking about the chips and I said, "Body and body, that kind of thing." So I want to try something. She said that, oh, she heard on the radio that there was a guy doing some short programs for things like that. And she remembered she said soup. I said, yeah, man, so already me and we need. So she eventually said, oh, she didn't remember, but she remembers it was Osu Presby. Same day I happened to be going to Osu, so I passed. through there. And then yes, the guy was actually doing it's like a 1 day course, well, half a day really. So I spoke to him, very nice guy. He said I should come. The next day I went. So that's how come I started what I do now. So I have a company called Green Essentials. So we do like organic cosmetics. So I have shea butter, black soap. I have some soap bars that I make. So you can check it out. Green Essentials on it's on Facebook. Green Essentials. Let's nature pamper you. Then so along the line, we've added a lot of detergents. So we have bleaches, acid stain removers, liquid soaps, hand sanitizers, that thing, floor cleaners and stuff like that. So then I started that. But again, I still thought that, this is, and it didn't really start as a business. So I just started like, I'm just doing these things for the house. We use them to bath. But I was forever experimenting with different oils and different things that I saw. So I had so much soap in the house. So anybody that comes, I'll just say, take some. I have some shea butter, take some. I did this, take some. So that's how it started. Then they kept coming back. Oh, the soap was nice. Do you have more? Oh, this was nice. Do you have more? So then I said, okay, maybe I can turn this into a business. So that's how come I started my green essential line.
You have yourself an apprentice, yeah?
Oh my God, I fell on Facebook. I saw a video of her carrying eggs today. She was
I
selling
know, we
eggs.
all saw. We all
Please come, please come. Let me upgrade you from egg selling to soap maker.
yes, so please.
Anyway, so that's how I started the green essential, and still, Nico, I don't know. I think I was still not content. I still felt that I had to do something with that university degree that I had. I mean, I can't just have it for being it. So eventually, this banking job that I had pursued forever and ever, eventually, they called, and then I went for an interview, and boom, like that, I was into banking. Hey, my God! Hey, my God! But again, like I always say, everything happens for a reason. I guess I needed that experience, one, to really appreciate that what I could do was money. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Because when I was there, most of them, because I used to sell some of the things, and then they would say, "Hey, yeah, now it's me away now, waha." Like they didn't understand, and I thought that like, if I can juggle both, why not? But eventually, I realized that no, I couldn't juggle both. The banking pressure was too much, and it was a little too. Although there was so much pressure, everything was slow for me. I'm a fast-moving person. Things have to move very fast when it comes to me. Very practical, quick. So I'm not a person where we are going to sit in meetings and talk, 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 and the next day is another talk, talk. If we talk today, tomorrow is action. Like we're done talking, let's move.
Yeah.
We come
Yeah.
back and yeah. So that space was not working for me. There was too much pressure, and it was also like static. So I'm like, no, I can't do this. So after 2 years, I left. So what happened was that, so when I left the banking space, it was I use my banking customers as my first customers for Green Essentials.
Of
So
course.
that's when I started doing more of the detergents, because then there were offices that you're dealing with, and they needed just liquid soap to wash their hand. They needed it. So we started that. So it was, some days are good, some days are bad, but I still didn't have any regrets. And then COVID, COVID happened. Everybody wants sanitizer. Everybody wants liquid soap. Everybody wants bleach. So I'm like, wow, when everybody was going down, we were going up like this because that's what everybody needed. So that was like a very good, and the experience was good. How to do big batches, how to deliver quickly, and everything. So that taught me a whole lot. So we started that, and by this time, that banking pressure was away from me. Everything was all blah blah blah. And I think COVID, my daughter was the one who introduced me to TikTok, because like me, I'm not tech savvy like that. If I told me they be my Facebook, they know I on the door. Baby, I don't know. I can't be bothered. So even TikTok, and I said, "What is TikTok?" She said, "You've seen it." I said, "I don't know. How can I have seen TikTok?" And she said, "The videos that you've been watching, some of your videos that you've been watching, they are TikTok." I'm like, "What is that?" So eventually, I don't know if I signed myself on or she signed myself on, but somewhere during COVID is when I discovered TikTok. So me, I just used to watch people and laugh. That was just what TikTok was for me. I'm just watching people and laughing, and because I don't sleep much. So at night if I can't sleep, I just go on TikTok, watch people, and then I will sleep. So what I realized again was when I did all these accents, like if I go to a party, most of them I probably anytime they have a party, they want me to be MC. I don't know why. So what I realized that in Ghana, well, that's what I realized. When you speak with an accent, everybody like pauses and wants to know who is this, you know. Okay. So anytime I have to become an MC, I always start with an accent. Hello, my name is Natalie. I'm going to be your MC for today. I hope you're going to have a great day. Then everybody just pauses. You see, they're pronouncing me the way you're better tree. Then they're like, oh, okay. So that's how I caught people's attention. So I think on my birthday, on my 40th, which was last year, everybody was like, do a party, do a party. I was like, Charlie, we need to come in a party. So eventually we managed and then we had this party. And me, if I throw a party, it will be fun. How can I throw a party and it will not be nice? I can't happen. So we threw a party. The party was super fun. Then one of the guys there, one of who had been to, I mean, some of our parties, he said, "Oh, but today will you not do your British English for us today?" So I'm like, so this thing to you, something that like people really like. So I took the mic, I'm doing the accent, I'm talking like, and everybody's like dead silent. So I'm like, is it because it's my birthday or people actually enjoy listening to me talking like I'm English? So I'm like, I'm sure it's probably because it's my birthday. That's what it is. So there's a friend that I have like 3 or 4 of them who are always on my neck. At least on top of my head, I know Salasi always gave me pressure. I met her when I did hotel management. She's still my friend. Then there's another one from Obri called Obriwa. Obriwa is like my number one fan, like forever and ever. She was always on my neck. Anima, you are good. This thing that you do, Adewe, oh yeah. Anima, and anytime we met somebody, she said she's so funny. You should meet her. You should talk to her. Obriwa also kind of exaggerate too. So after the party, this friend of mine, Salasi, came to the party. So she would, every now and then she would say that she would send me videos of people. She said, look at this person. They're not even funny. And look at the people who are following them. See this person. Why can't she do this? This one is easy for you. This is you. This person is bubbly like you. I'm like, hey, so that's it too. You can give pressure. This people, they live in America. I mean, in Ghana, how they run a baby female. So I don't know. One night I'm on TikTok watching, and there's this video that if my friend and I like, we're always, laughing about, like we've seen it like a million times. So just playing with the buttons, I picked something and then it said you can use the sound. So I said, okay. So I came and sat here. This is like my studio. That's why I'm sitting here. So I came and sat here. I put the phone in front of the mirror. Then I did the video, like, just using the voice. So I did it, and then I was so happy, like I posted it. I didn't even know what was going to happen. So I sent it to her and said, oh, I did our video. And I don't know if I posted maybe I put on Facebook because that's what I know. So I put on Facebook and everything. Then I think I did 2 or 3 videos that night. Then and funny enough, that TikTok thing is so addictive. Please try. Try. You must try. You must try. So it was so addictive. So I'm just sitting there. I'll use different sounds. I was just using different sounds, and then I was posting it. So I think the next day, and normally what happens is I don't sleep early. I'm not. I don't sleep late. I sleep a little late. So when everybody's asleep, I'm bored. I want to do something. Before I used to go and try and figure out soaps, but now I've done all that. So like sometimes there's nothing to do. So I became very addicted to this thing. So now I came, and then I don't know what it was. Normally, what I always say is that I find a lot of humor in seriousness. Like things that are supposed to be serious are really funny. Like to me, that's what I think. So I don't remember which one it was that I put out first to talk about. So me, and I just put the thing there. So then what I realized was that for the videos I posted, then like you come, there'll be a number, maybe 100. Then you come back, then the number changes to 200. So I'm like So I didn't know what they were. So I called my daughter, and I said I've posted some videos on TikTok, and they keep changing my number, like because I thought everybody had like a TikTok number. So this should be like
Oh yeah.
I said, Amma, come. Why are these people changing my number? No, it's a shame. Look, I made 100. She said, I better be 300. I don't know, Moses' number. And she said, no, let me be our views. Let me see, hey, maybe I didn't even know what they were. Seriously. Where are they? Yeah, so good. So she said,
Hmm.
no, so these are views. And I said, hey. So, like, seriously, like, how are they even, like, how is this even working? Like, people actually like this? Like, anyway. So I just, and like I'm saying, me, I was just doing it for the fun of it. So whether you watch or you don't watch me, I've done it. I just go and watch myself and I'll be happy. So I did one video. So this whole thing started, what is it called? It started in November. Yeah, I think somewhere late November is when I, last year, late November, when I started all of this. So I wrap hampers like during Christmas. So me, Charlie, my wild cry, trying to wrap my hamper and maintain the cash. So I had my phone, then somebody sent a message once, then he said, yeah, I'm going to be your PA. I said, I'm going to a concert. Then another person comes, you need a manager. So they kept, and I'm like, why is everybody sending me messages like all of a sudden? Because of these videos that I'm putting out or what? So that day, like, we're bent on wrapping God knows how many hampers that day. So when I came back, then my friend Marian, so Marian called and Marian said, hey, why a superstar? And I'm still then superstar. I was like, hey, the video now, I put a video called going back going back to Presby or something like that. Yeah, I said, hold. Then I said, then I'm a superstar. And she said, hey, why haven't you seen that they put the video on Pulse? No, I mean, in fact, to be honest, that time cannot Pulse. I mean, I wasn't sure what Pulse was. So she said, so she sent me the link. So when I opened, I said, oh, so this is Pulse. I mean, I had seen it, but I hadn't clicked that Pulse was BB. Hey, after they come and see me and my views, this time my number had gone up. I said, hey, really? so, so that's how, and then I think from there, then I did some equipping videos. I did something about hairdressers in Ghana. Because normally I don't really, I'm not like telling a joke. And that's what I do most of the time. I keep telling everybody that. I just see things that, people think that are serious. But then me, I find a humor in it. So I'll try to tell you in a way that will become funny. So that's what most of my videos were. And then all of a sudden it was like, okay, now you have to do this. My brother's on my neck. You have to do this. You have to, oh my God. So yeah, long and short. So eventually that's Yaa Anima that, in secondary school days, maybe I would say I probably shelled up or I wasn't keen or I didn't even think that what I do now is something that will be funny and people will actually. And then I started this whole Adobe thing, and everybody's like waiting for me. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and people on my phone, like I get message, what
Yes,
happened? You are going to
yes.
tell us. I'm like, hey. So I mean, it was an interesting journey, and you see now I'm thinking that as Ghanaian as we are, we don't see, I wouldn't want to use the word essence, but then we don't think that this is a career path that somebody should actually be looking at. Do you understand? Because as a child, I could do all these things, and that is when I think that probably I should have been encouraged, you know. So
Yeah,
I could do it, but I just thought that it's just some personality that I have. Meanwhile, my uncle, is getting a lot of money by doing his stand-up comedies and doing, his TV shows. My auntie was an actress and everything, but still, it didn't click. It didn't click. But then I'm thinking, like, at that point, maybe then I should be encouraged that okay, this is probably your path.
yeah,
So let's kind of like work around that and see, because seriously, I was not interested in anything. I even said at the point that why would I even go to university? What would I ever do in university? There's like nothing that they don't even need me there. Like make up for it. What I say, but again, we are still alive, and now this Yaa Anima is here. She got her stories and stuff like that. So, I guess everything gonna be okay from here.
So we want to see you in your Akata element. That's what a lot of people are
Akata,
asking from
hey,
you.
I've actually named that character today.
What's her name?
She's called Latoya Taylor. She got 6 kids. Latoya. So that was a video like of her, Latoya Taylor. She got 6 kids, and in this video, so the video is going to come out tomorrow.
Okay.
But I just posted, like something like a sound bite at the end of it saying, like I cut people like this is why I'm hot and stuff like that. So the video that's going to come out tomorrow. So it says that, okay. So the thing is, them stingy ass people that want to split the bill equal when y'all go out. Why you gotta split the bill equal? So what I'm saying is that rule ain't never gonna apply to me. Okay? So if we go out and there's 5 of us and the bill gonna come out and say $500, my total $25.99, that's just what I'm gonna pay. I ain't gonna pay no $100 for nobody have no fancy meal. That ain't gonna work. Gonna pay $100. You can have shrimp and pasta and fancy ass wine. That ain't gonna happen because I got 6 kids and I got bills to pay. So I got 6 kids. You know. Paris and Legend, their daddy in jail. That dude in jail. He be selling drugs all the time. I told him your ass gonna end up in jail, and it ended up in jail. Now, the other name, I always keep forgetting them. Taekwon and Keisha. Now, every time I mention that name, I get sad. Taekwon and Keisha, they daddy dead. That nigga dead, he got shot. So Taekwon and Keisha, he daddy dead. Now, Tyrone still saying that Adonis and Tanika ain't his. He said them twins, one of them his and one of them ain't. So I gotta pay all them bills, so I cannot pay nobody fancy ass dinner. So that is my Akata lady. Tomorrow she'll come up, but she'll come up with her wig and her
Oh
sunglasses.
my God. You know that video that you did where you had this blue wig on? Do you
The
remember it?
blue wig.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God. I had my sister on
Tyrone.
yesterday
That
and
was
she's
when
like,
Tyrone said
I
the kids were not
know,
his kids.
I
That's when Tyrone said the kids were not his kids. Hey, Akata people, they please, they don't play. They move their earring right now. And let's clap.
know. It's the clapping that does it for me.
This ain't gonna happen. Now you know that. Why you gonna say that? I'm like, why? But I don't know. It's just one like there's a bunch of people like I don't know. I find them very fascinating. And I didn't even realize. So when I did a video and I said the video is about somebody, Catherine said you have to do the video about fighting over the boyfriend for me. So I don't know. I guess I just watch. I don't know if I watch too many black movies. I don't think I do too. But I guess I just picked up their character very quickly. I find them very similar to Gan people. Like Akata people are very much like Gan people. Like they're a little loud sometimes. They can exaggerate, and everything has to be a little over the top. So when I did the video I said people at the fights I avoid were Ghana fights, Kumasi fights, and what's the other one? Ghana, Kumasi, and Akata. So when I did the Kumasi, I'm like Kumasi people can put some words be together like obisi obi enim ten to say or what them like how like what them they have all these things. And then the guy people, the guys always like to clap and say shame, oh shame, shame. They'll be on the floor, they can strip. So then I did the Akata version, and like they always when it comes to them, it always has to do like some guy that they're fighting over. Do you understand? So then I did the video that she took off the wig, she signed the wig, and like, why you gonna do that? They gonna get shit gonna go down like that. So somebody said, okay, come to think of it, Jakarta people are like a mix of Ashantis and maybe Ghans. That's why they are like that. So there's a Kata one, and then there's a queen. And with the queen, I think that I heard her say once that I pledge allegiance to you all, that Queen Elizabeth something. I just heard that line once. That was way back. So when I was in London, which this is way back, I'm talking maybe I was like what 22 or something. So then it had voicemail on the phone. So I remember I recorded a voicemail, and then I think so when you call, I'm like, totally sorry I'm unable to come to the phone right now. But if you do leave a message to my secretary, I'm sure I will get back to you. You know, like, do have a lovely day. Something like that, I said. So, and somebody said, oh, but you know, you sound like the queen when, and I said, did it? And he said, yeah, you sound like the queen. So, during all these characters, I decided to just throw in this Queen Elizabeth character, and now she's come to stay. Now I have to do a video for the Queen and Boris, because you know that when the Queen buried her beloved Philip, Boris was frolicking with females in extra large behinds at the party during lockdown. Do you understand? When we were burying Philip, how on earth did you do that? So that's how come that character came. And then I think I've done just a few accents every now and then, because I realized that anytime I did something and I did it in the accent, people were like, they like those videos. So I do those ones as well. Then I do my normal, just general issues. And then I do beer.
Yes, that's where I was going with this. Like, a lot of people want to know what Kwame Alex did to you. Eh?
So it's amazing how this whole Adobia thing came to be, right? So I did an Ekrapim video, right? I did two actually. So the first video I said that Ekrapim people they don't summarize. So it says I think what did I say? I think so what I said was that they don't summarize. So for instance, if you go to I said if you go, if somebody died and then you go to like the normal home. So let's say you get to yeah, let me just use Kumasi, Kohu, anybody that speaks Chi because they're not meeting me. So I'm like, the conversation will be like, oh, then yeah, Asantua. So I use the name Asantua. And I said, oh, Rebecca so Asantua kana bibia anyano. Na oninam ha na osi niti and then they call hospital. Na nyame anye ye na waye nyame dia. Nti I said, yebe ye that say. Then normally people just sit there, you're all quiet, and then you say, okay, and you're okay. Now let's go to the coupon. So the same scenario. So just on top of my head, spell the moment I'm like, yeah, funny say Adobia. And see, then I said you asked the same question. Say, oh, now then yeah, Auntie Adobia. So the person narrating, so oh Mera, Adobia nyari o. This Adobia nyari. Yeni ni na neti ha. Yedi fufu. Yeni no so person that ho kakra because so woman class. If you were there, you sabu fano ne neti ni dimi kapa no say. Bibi Auntie Adobia mama, bibi Auntie Adobia. Inti me kwa mi Adobia kra ni ti se ni ti ye ne yo. Oh Adobia den ye yo face ya ne di wie. Inti era, eri me kwa hospital. Oh doctor fu ni ye biara. O ya ade. O yi se won fa dumra. O yi se won won pani. O yi se mo so ni ha. Oh Miss Adobia. Ti ye o ha na doctor ba ko be ka kire yen se. Adobia yo nyame de. Na mi se mi nyeli. Mi se me kwa Adobia ta ho mi se me wo so mi se Adobia sorry yen go fie. Adobia mi se sorry ni yen go fie. Inti na ra sana ye yo. Ana Adobia kwai. So then that's how Adobia died. They've narrated it. So now, someone say ni kunu su ni ha. Papa isu ko she mo de dada. And I'm afraid the papa say we no one man or kitwa isu marry masam. Oh, so I'm just saying that. So then this is a Japan version of Bibia and you know so and we sit down. They give you all the details. So that's what I said. Then I think I did another video where I said that like when they try to describe people to you and you say you don't know, it doesn't end there. If you don't know them, you must know somebody who knows them. Like I don't know why there's there's a need for that link. If I don't know them, I don't know them. Don't have to know their cousin or friends. So then in that summary, there was a character or Sambia, and I said, so it started with Nana Fari Eritone Baniding. That was how it started. Then the other person is, oh, Nana Fari Yehina. Say, oh, who is Nana Fari? So, Debbie. Oh, Nana Fari, ya, name, one in the eating, name, so one mouth, who then no. It's always something odd, some odd adjective for you to know who they are. Then he said no. He said, oh, okay. Then I find you were funny, maybe William Afari, Unum. So they be, oh, Papa, commercial bank, yeah. Open accident, I went trying and you go down the cotton abroad, you Unum. Maybe. So then I think I came teacher Pokubi or Bro Neyeria, where a police case. So I'm just putting all these names together, like So normally what I do is that I just write the names down. I script some of them. So at least I put the characters down, but some of them too just come spare of the moment. So then that's how Adobia started. Adobia. So New Year, what I realized was that because I was doing different accents, people were saying, so can you do one video where you have all these accents put together? So New Year, I decided, okay, I'll do like 5 characters or something. So that's New Year. We did myself. I came and said thank you to everybody that's following the videos and stuff like that as me. Then I did somebody as an American. Then I did the Akata, China Tyler. Then I did so I brought the Ekuapim character in there. And then I said, so when she came and she said, hey, thank you. Then she said, oh, Adobia will cry about you. But mommy fancy how so I left it and went to another character. So after that, now everybody comes and like, so when is this funeral? When is this funeral that you talked about? We are all waiting for the funeral. When is Adobia's funeral? So then I'm like, okay, then we're probably gonna have to bury Adobia eventually. So we did I actually we did an obituary with like a question mark about paying Adobia. Then I came and did a funeral announcement as in what is happening. That her brother who was not like paying attention to the kids and her when she was alive, the usual. Now he has surfaced, and then her husband had come. Now was saying that he has always been the husband, but how can you not be that way? Until all of that happened, then we did the funeral itself. We actually did the funeral. So after the funeral, then every now and then people will come and say, so what's happening to Adobia? Like, what happened to baby? Because I named the kids Baby Yaa and CD. And then there was Teresa, because for some funny reason I always mention Teresa. And Teresa is like one of my friends too, like coincidentally. So there was Teresa. And then there was Osaimbia, who was Ofia Brechiba Yazudebia Okodi Takeaway. And see, then I think I resurfaced with a video where I said Baby Yaa is pregnant. So Baby Yaa got pregnant. Then we went to the house, and apparently this is like some fully loaded guy, and Baby Yaa just a jackpot. So we did that one, and then we went to Osaimbia, as usual, Okofa take away with her. Teresa also, I'm so BBB. So then after that, I'm like, okay, somebody else has to come in. So then I got Kwame Alex, like, okay, let's Kwame Alex be Adobia's brother, because I think I had mentioned him, but then I didn't give him a name. So now I gave him a name, Kwame Alex, who now wants to go and see this guy because he said that guy is loaded. And he wants to make a say, Baby Yaa, no, no, because I'm fan of him, blah, blah, blah. So Kwame Alex comes in, and that thing was all about Kwame Alex and how I was shocked about Kwame Alex. No, be a me. Who say, who call Abu Frey, but catch us in Abu Fanny and Mary Masani, I did two do Kobe. After do see the Papa was come, Kwame Alex, of course, woman were in the back. Oh, Kwame Alex, so soon me be a son, me be a son. Abu Fano crowd with a back. Sammy, I know why I don't be Benny Mobile, who so see Papa is all here. So that's how Kwame Alex also came in. So after Kwame Alex, then I said that, oh, Nana Fire crying, and then was I with you. Miracle. So we went to that one, and that's one I think we put Osaimbia was like the center stage, and then Kwame Alex Beshe a two baby. So Osaimbia, as usual, we went to this party, and na na fare say when your government contract bi nti when sika kakra nti abɔfra no di nkakra a wɔreto no me sɛ nneɛma ara a wɔn ayɛ no yɛduan ne sɛnea ɛhɔ nyinaa yɛ ma nti ɔsan bea this take away madam ɔboboboboboe na ɔwie no ɔkɔgye fufuo ne nkwan hyɛ ne baage na pae ne sɛ nkwan yi pae yɛ ne ho ne ne ntama mu ɛyi obiara adwiri no ɔkɔ ate n'ase owie anyɛ ne fɛre o wɔpepaa ne ho maa no wie ɔsan gyee fufuo na okurae na ɔde kɔe kyerɛ sɛ ɔsan bea de fɛre de obi ne n'ani so obi ofi aburokyi bi aba
So
so so then come Alex I think then Con Alex now says that baby yare because she's in her first trimester, hyperemesis and everything, she can't handle it. So now he thinks that baby ya should be closer to him because when he said baby ya bang cash never bang. So then they went. So then I think I traveled. So while I traveled, then I'm like, okay, it's a way to come here. Let's use the opportunity. So then I did another one and said that Osaimbe's son Kofi Kitwa is getting married. So we've come to the wedding, but Teresa didn't get the visa. So I am there. So we did that one too. we did that one too. So that's when I said that CDA had been arrested, which is Abigail's son, had been arrested. And I say, this guy, Anika did Daubi. Wako Pierre will come and let's see. Baby, I knew and I wasn't getting all that information because Teresa network no and your papa in the time be a my friend no because I want it. So now I've come back and I'm tired and I have to rest. And when I finally get to a couple, I'm going to get you all the information as to why CDA got arrested and if he's still in jail or he's out. And what's the other one? What happened at Kofi Kitwa's wedding? And what happened to the guy and the car did down or no to say? So that's where we are. So now I'm creating this Akata character as well. She's done a few spots. So now what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to name some of the characters. The queen is there, the third, Queen Elizabeth the third. So I'm not going to tell you the name of the Ethiopian person. It's going to come out. But the Akata girl is Lachana Taylor. She out, so y'all know her. Y'all gonna see it tomorrow. Yeah, so I guess that's where we are with it. And I see
so
Amma is here.
please tell
See,
me that all
I know that she's on top when it comes to Facebook monetizing and stuff. Please, Amma minds and please, I'll come for lessons when I'm
I
about
was just
cards.
going to ask you the question that I hope all the TikToking that you've been doing has you have a monetized page at least on TikTok, do you?
No, I don't think I don't think TikTok is monetized. I don't know though. I don't think TikTok is monetized. I think there are ways of making money on TikTok. So most of the time, if you got like become like please say this as a monetized venture for you. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Okay, so I know I'm trying to monetize Facebook, which I'm sure Amma can help. I remember I followed the steps. I got somewhere, I got confused, and then I just let it go because I didn't even I don't know. I couldn't figure it out, so I just left it. But I think because because it's not like my full-time job, and I also do like the soap and things, and most of the time I'm micromanaging. I just do this at night. I post, and then I'm out there. I don't really bother. But a few people have come to do what do you even call it? Hey, the name is not coming. Like a product placement kind of thing, like for the TikTok thing, like and mentions and stuff, LPMs and stuff like that. But not TikTok because apparently I hear you have to do a lot of live videos or something like that, and people are gifting. But again, I haven't gone into that, so I think it's time I start, paying some serious attention here because I know I
Yes,
can
I
make some
think you
money.
should
Yeah,
because yeah,
yeah.
you're just
It's come up a few times, and then I think it's just me being I don't know if the word to use is lazy or not. Probably I'm just excited that people are excited, not necessarily why the money is lazy.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll have to look at it because I put it on TikTok, I put it on Facebook, and Facebook, I have the following grew quite quickly for me.
Yeah, that page
So
needs to
yeah.
be monetized where it is
Yeah,
actually.
because I think that once you hit 10,000
10,000.
followers, yes, and I think now I don't know, maybe 13 something or something. So yeah, I
Yeah.
can monetize. Well, I'm is here. Don't worry. Once she's here, because I did another podcast last week, and some lady came and said that she was going to get me a coach, and that the coach was in Ghana. I said, really? Who's this? Who's this coach? So the lady came back and said the lady who said he was going to find me the coach said the coach is Amama. I said, oh, Mama, they said they be sorry though. Yeah, she was like one of the very once I told you, me, I just go and watch. She's one of the very few people that I actually followed.
Yeah.
She there was a topic that she discussed and I thought she nailed it like that ultimately. Like
Yeah.
Charlie said me follow go away. Not Gmo, not Gmo, have to follow her. So like most of the time, yeah, I see. I'm not able to watch all of them all the time, but at least
Yeah.
most of the time, I see their videos when they come up and all that. And see, I'm why are they? Why are they? Yeah. And so she is crazy about Amma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we have to start, start looking at the money bit because me, I'm here to cut seriously.
Oh, oh, you shouldn't mess about with this. You have the money right there at your door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I get a few people coming in, like yeah, BB Maya and that kind of thing. Some people even come in, and sometimes I'm too busy. Almost besides say yeah, here I'm like I'll call you, but during the day sometimes it can be that crazy. Like
Hmm.
some of the days are very crazy because the people I work with you always have to micromanage. Into every time you have to do something, you have to check. Into time be a menu almost. So sometimes I actually forget about all of this. And what I do is that if I record, I won't record one video. I may record like five and just be posting as and when. So sometimes anything behind and concentrating as to like, okay, this is the video or something. Some days it can be very busy. I have to write. Like when it's the Queen, I have to write because Queen did. We need to be kind of free with you, Metro. Some of the things I have to script them, yeah. But otherwise, that's how we got here. And and,
You're
and this is
doing
how
great.
Amazon going to help me make money from here onwards.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
You're
no,
doing
call this
great.
to change call you. Miss me, all I have family, I
I'm a man, are you hearing?
Please, I want to go. I want to travel some. I want to travel some. Yeah. So that's really, story of Yaa Anima and
what
how she
what is the
became
name of your business again for those who
green essentials.
mean
Green.
essentials? And it's
Yeah.
on Facebook?
It's on Facebook. When you type green essentials, then you add let nature pamper you. Because sometimes there's some cophobia moton you can say rubber ball phobia. Yeah, I got you on green essentials, then you let nature pamper you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Let nature pamper you. That's it.
Okay. All right.
So no.
And to
It's
guys, please, I beg of you, go and
more
visit my
for share
sister's
why. Please.
Monko Mami.
Let
I beg
nature
you.
pamper you. Let me help you clean your house now. Yeah.
So I know you're also a mom, right?
Yes, I have two kids. One girl who's turning 13 and she thinks that she's taller than me. When she was just like, oh man, I'm going taller than you. Then she said, oh, my leg is bigger than yours. Mama will ninja. And now every day when she wear trainers, she wants her leg to shrink. I'm like, girl, that ain't gonna happen. You were so excited when you're growing older. Then I have a boy, mommy's boy, like, oh my god.
Hmm.
That's one. That's one. I want. I'm waiting for the day when he grows and leaves me alone. Hey, I don't know. I will hopefully. I guess some of them never do, but this one day he has to. Hey, pressure power. So yes, I have two of them. So Amma is turning 13 in 2 weeks, and Papa is 10. Let's see. Ene omo wahasi. I am a mother of two. Maybe I want to have two more. I'm thinking about it. Hmm. Because when I win here, when I'm a small, maybe you'll be a small.
So you want to have pension babies, eh?
We want to- because I have a call very bored. Nti me here too. No, 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 they are go. And then I'll be sending them. What's your say? I always
You're
tell my mother, I say, "Oh, Kwana kesa who become who am I going to do?" What's your
you
say?
you're cutting out the baby nappy changes and all of that. Are you going to be able to do that in your older ages?
Oh, I hear. I don't mind looking after babies. Um, I always say 1 to 6. Like yeah, the 1 to 2, almost shut down that papa, but this ones maybe they'll sleep. But it's when they start moving, that's the problem. When they start moving, they won't stay at one place. And then they have another problem. No. But I don't mind. I mean, like, that was the very girly thing about me when I was little. I was crazy about babies. Like, in my neighborhood, if there was a baby, trust me, I would be in that house. I want to change diapers. I want to carry them. Like, I don't mind babies, but it's when they start moving. Those ones. They won't stay, they won't stay at one place. That's when it's annoying. But otherwise, I guess, yeah, I'll have 2 more so I can send somebody. Otherwise, I'll be lonely.
Are you on YouTube?
Yes, do you know I'm on YouTube, but I'm not too active. In fact, I sometimes I forget. So most of the time I put the video because I always use the TikTok platform for the videos. So I put it on TikTok. Then it comes to Facebook on my fan page, which is just Yaa Anima. Then I post on my regular page Yaa Anima Dan Sumisa. Then I put it on Instagram, and I always forget YouTube. They're telling me now, like the post I've done without YouTube. So yeah, I think now I'll try and remember. I think I have to be serious about this whole entertainment
It's not
anymore.
you think, you
Because
must. I'm going to make sure you do. I'm going to be on your case till you do. I'm going to join all the people that are on your case till you do.
I know, seriously. Like this lady is trying to help me out so that we can do like a one-woman show. We're talking about that. So there are things that we're talking about that I seriously have to sit down and strategize properly. Do you understand? Because it's like for now I'm just doing it for fun and I read the comments and then I just laugh and then I go back to sleep. And then I'm just thinking about what the next video is going to be that's going
Your
to be
fun
exciting.
time is over. No more fun. We can still make fun and make money at the same
You
time. So that's what.
understand?
Yes.
We can. Because I most of the time, like, and one thing that's really bothering me lately is most of the content that are supposed to be funny is just raw profane. Like, seriously. And I'm like, like, when did we get here? Because there
Mm.
are certain words that won't come out of my mouth unless it was that incognito with somebody close and I won't even say it out loud. So when did we become these people that, and is that the only thing that will be funny? Because when I do my videos, what I try to say is that I want everybody to be able to share. You don't have to
Yeah.
listen and not want your kids to be around you. So I try and as much as possible. Like when I'm doing the Akata video, I mean Akata is all about effing and BS, blah blah blah. But I try and skew it down, and it's still funny. Do you
That's right.
understand? So yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I should up
Not
my
maybe.
game.
I'm gonna be on your case till you do, yeah.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I'm
be on your
going to.
case.
I'm going to. From this day forth, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to be serious about Ya Inuma the entertainer.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yes, please. It's about time.
I would. I think I
Uh,
also need to look at it and
I'm
structure
sure
it.
Uncle KSM has said the same thing to you.
No, I actually have a few guys who put me up. So I did like a 5 minute stand up, and it was good. Like everybody stood up and they clapped. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't think this was gonna happen. But yeah, so I guess I should just take my time and because what they were even saying is that the content that I put out for free, I can get paid for it.
Of
Like
course.
they even thought that leave TikTok, come to the real stage and do your stuff. But we can always expand because TikTok is what 3 minutes.
Hmm.
We can always expand something that you have on there. So
Well
yes.
done. Well done. Well
Thank
done.
you. Thank
Thank you for
you.
keeping us all entertained. Especially those of us who live out here. Oh boy. When the going gets tough, all I go is
I
I go
know.
back. Yaa Anima, and I scroll to that particular video with the woman with the blue hair,
With
and
the
I
blue
watch it
hair.
and watch it and watch it
I
and
tell
laugh.
them that them kids, his kids.
That is my favorite one.
Woo! Thank you, Shay. I like the Akata girl. Akata girl, sorry. Girl. So now another one will come. So yes, and thank you so much for
Oh,
having
thank you.
having me here.
I'm rolling into your soap making class. Now I'm
Yeah, no
really serious
problem.
about.
No problem.
Yeah.
Please
Mm.
come. I can admit match you easy, very easy that you don't because I haven't bought like bathing and washing up soap in my house for maybe 5 years. Never. I
Amma knows me well.
know, right? Back to back. I know. So yeah, so bar metro. It's very easy actually. Very easy to do. It will amaze you how easy it is. You just need to your calculation can crazy what you say, but it's just one time calculation that you just need to get once you're able to figure out say this is how much and this is how to upgrade it or increase it, you're done. You become a soap maker.
Yes,
You can make
ma'am.
your own lotions at home. So we don't I don't buy. I make share butter. So this is some. You know when I
Ooh.
get this right. Yeah. So we do this.
So do you ship internationally? Are you able to send?
The only shipping I've done, we just did via mail, like Yemelima Nipano. But not like a serious shipping kind of thing. We just
Mm.
mailed it to the person, yeah. Nti ni now, me akasa nyama bebre wɔ ha. I have to seriously, put together.
Yeah, get a
I'm like,
website and all of that. Put the
I
stuff
should
on there.
I guess it's because I am in Kwan. I mean, Shadanya will be too competent to help. Somebody comes and then they're good, and 1 minute they're not. So it's like it's having to be me doing a whole lot. But I promise, I'm
Yes,
gonna change.
promise. We're all
I'm
listening.
gonna change. Miss Taylor gonna change. I'm gonna change for y'all. That's a song. Nti ɛno ara ɛnyɛ asɛm bebree a wote
Mama
aseɛ.
says you eat your money and show you how to do it all.
Ɔbɛdi ne sika bebree anaasɛ kakra mu ondi bebree. Ama sika no asa me paakyɛ o. You see ne nyinaa wɔ COVID no asa me so. I know. I think one time I've seen a video of her where she was doing some training B as a BB, but well, at the time, no me, I seriously couldn't be bothered about monetizing the page. So that means say I can because yes, I training it too.
So
But I know it's
it's
always a
always a,
last, but
I know, right? So I
at least
mean,
it's
yeah,
better. It's better that it's not in the grave. I'd
I
last to go
know.
to the grave.
I obey.
Yeah, so I would get in touch with her.
So if there's any up and coming content creator that's listening to you, watching
Mm-hmm.
you, listening to your story about
Yeah.
how, you started off in secondary school and not taking your talent real seriously, because I know quite a few of your family members. So I know
Mm-hmm.
that you guys all have the arts and the
Yeah.
crafts and all of that's embedded in you. At least we all know who KSM is, and we know who your aunt
Yeah.
who acts
Exactly.
also is. So it's something that is, a gift that you guys have. If
Mm-hmm.
there's somebody watching you, it doesn't have to necessarily be entertainment, it could be anything else. What
Mm-hmm.
would you say to that person based on all the experiences you've had with life yourself and where you are now?
Okay, so for one, let's speak to the parents. That in Ghana we are two straight jackets. Because yeah, science, maths, English, past, yes. But then as we are growing up, we discover these children have all these funny, funny talents. Some of them are just good with numbers all by themselves. Some pick up maybe just stitching stuff. You find out they always want to tie a ribbon to something. Things that you think that people should learn. So you shouldn't ignore, some of these little traits that the kids have, because that's what boom. Because there are people who can. Somebody has never been to a sewing school, but
Mm.
maybe in JSS they can make a dress, and then you are saying that this child should be a lawyer. What's that? Do you understand? And I know a lady like that. I think she always wanted to sew, and they always wanted to put her in journalism. So eventually they went back and forth, go to this school. She kept failing back and forth. And then eventually her uncle said, "The girl said she wants to sew. Just let her do it." So that's just what it is. And then for kids, I'm sure there are people like me, because I mean I'm 40 and I'm now doing this, but this has forever been my life. So when you pick up some of these little things, don't overlook them. And then we always think that it's meaningful to be a lawyer, to be a judge. She's a doctor. She's like some big engineer. Yes, but I mean there are comedians who are like Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's very rich. He's not a doctor. He's not a lawyer. Do you understand? So what about traits that you find in yourself? Believe in it, work on it. These are like, if it's something that you're passionate about, believe in it and work on it gradually. And then mostly because as a child, maybe like I'm saying, nobody ever told me that, oh, you can do this with it, because everybody was like, when people thought maybe I was a little aggressive, I can be a lawyer, or maybe you should be a journalist. But I was not interested in those things. So the little traits that we find in the children most of the time, because my son, for instance, is just like me, but his shyness is like on a different level. But when
Mm-hmm.
he's home, I see me as a child in my son. So now I know that okay, this is probably a path for him that I should encourage. Now my daughter, she's more of a people person. She's like very inquisitive, and I realize that she also can draw. She's always drawing things and showing me, oh, mommy, look at this. Oh, mommy, look at this. But I can't draw. So these are traits that I know that, okay, yes, we have to study, we have to pass our exams, but I'm not going to force them into law and medicine and engineering. I don't even understand anything about those things anyway. Why force them to do it? So yeah, that's just what it is. Don't ignore the little passions and traits that you find in yourself when you're younger. And as parents, let's encourage them on that line and not
Mm-hmm.
sway them off. Because then that's why you get them confused like me. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like it was just too much. Because then was school. I didn't know what I'm going to do there. Not relevant.
Absolutely. Oh. I'm so glad that we finally got this done, my darling. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy we done it as well, Now, no, go for me. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Me. They're delicious.
Guys, if you have no more questions for Ya, she's going to bed, okay?
Menkwada.
Uh,
Let's me now. Now
uh,
you know the story of Adobia, and you know how La China is, coming out gradually. She's coming out tomorrow. So very soon, I think all the characters will come and tell you who they are and what they do, so that we build on them gradually.
yeah.
And
I'm
so,
still I'm
yeah,
still sticking to my Akata. Akata na nam
La
debe.
China, La China, still your girl.
Mhm.
La China with her 6 kids. Hey, boy, yeah. Emmanuel is 6. The fathers are 3. Um, Tyrone is saying that one twin is not his.
Yeah.
And then Paris and Legend, their father is in jail. And Bakunobo Evom say Keisha and the other one, he got shot. He
Yeah.
got shot.
And she
Yeah.
started having kids when she was 14 because she never had a dad, right?
No, I never had that in my life. I never had that in my life. I the what's house and I go for I don't miss the man. It's 14, no. Okay, so you had one at 14, you didn't know. Now you know the experience. So why'd you have 5 more, girl?
Mhm.
What you got with 5 more? When you come out with your account, hey, Akata. Oh my god.
Jennifer is asking whether you're from a Kropon.
Yes, I am. My mother is from Ikropon. My mother is from Ikropon. So that is where I get all my Ikropon filler. That's where all the information comes from. Hey my god. Those people, they are long. Some people are just long, but they don't know. But it's fun. You see, like it's so fun. Like people, when I do, people are like, like really, yeah. Yeah, oh my god, they don't summarize anything. So yes, Jennifer, I'm from Ikropon. My mother is from Ikropon. My father
Jennifer
is from
says she's from Edukrom.
Edukrom. Edukrom, who is from there? Oh no, Teresa's daughter, no, Teresa's son was building a house in Amonoku. It was not Edukrom. So I'm sorry. Teresa is Teresa's son. Orisi down wɔ Amonoku ɛna osi ɔpɛ sɛ baby ya ne papa na ɔne nyɛmɛ Imperial Homes down no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔtɔ bi na ɔbɛyɛ nhwehwɛ anim kɔbisa papa yɛ ade nso ma kaa kyerɛ sɛ wɔ internet so kɔbisa papa yɛ dɛ Teresa pɛ saa. But it's fun when, like, all these characters that, you've given them some kind of personality and stuff. And I don't know, it's just fun. It's just fun. Now people like so keen following them. Like everybody has like a favorite character and everything. It's nice. It's nice. And all started when Adobia died.
Yes, so
Madam for Adobia. Oh, oh my god. Man, but it's fun. Like I'm saying, these are things that I've done all my life. Are you related to Gifty Auntie's husband? Yes, he's my elder brother. Nanaya says, am I related to Gifty's husband? Yes, Gifty's husband is my oldest brother. So yes, I'm related to him. I am. Hmm. Any more questions? Does anybody have another question for me?
yeah, they've got 2 minutes. If they don't, we're going home. Eh.
Ekwapim, ekwapim de bi keke. Oh yes, eno de. Minya. Yang ekwapim for. I remember my teacher said, "Yang ekwapim for the ending bodong. Ting krang, obing, obong." Who said dong is a bell? Dong is a bell. The ending, like when we say our names, it's like you're ringing a bell. Ting krang, obong. Bing. Oh my god. Yeah, but now seriously, I'm gonna get really serious about this whole thing, and then we'll see where we go from there. How many European countries have you visited? I've just been to London and recently to Spain. That's all. I haven't been anywhere else. Then go, baby, Ada. I've been to London and Pacho. London, girl. When the last time I've been free London, I was 26, and I haven't been again. Go, baby. I am in GH. I prefer GH for life.
Mm-hmm.
When that pressure be on me, aboche boy. Mun fakro no kra. Omo da aboche be sika na chikwa menko. Hey, menko kra pressure no dos. Too much wahala. I think
Mm,
I'm too Ghanaian to live anywhere else.
I see that.
Now so if I see me go Canada. Now, I don't know why I
That
kept saying that. For some time. Yeah, you can be going for me go Canada. Because anytime you're on Facebook, there's always an ad. It says work
yeah,
in Canada. Work
that's
stay in
right.
Canada. So work in Canada. See, me people tell me so be a hammer, me go Canada. But very soon I'll be there with you. Okay? They are
Ah,
stressing me
yeah,
as
bruh.
well.
Yeah, bruh.
Now I want them. I want them.
Kakrebi, kakrebi.
No minus 50 yeah, there no. So
It's
a
not
friend of
minus
mine,
50 now.
you see, I'm away. No, but like you guys,
It's-
your winters are like that bad. Is it?
yeah, our winters are really brutal, but yeah, things are fine. Yeah, yes, your summer's not bad.
Na sama na ya here. 4
Oh,
months is a 3 months.
23 degrees. It's not bad, sir.
Area,
Mm,
area. Ne pato me
mm,
pa me sure ade. Now. Area is 23. No matter where say
uh,
me ba be da no ko yen. Pato me ba be da no. Me be da no 24. Me be da. Honestly be 24. Me be 24 be da.
uh,
Hmm. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
we will
come
come.
visit. Please
Yeah,
do. Mm.
we will come and visit. Brittany,
Yo,
them
my
say
sister,
actually.
let you go play with the kids before they go to
Okay,
bed.
okay. All right, it was nice being here.
Yes,
Thank you
thank you
everybody
so
that
much.
took time.
Tell us
That
one
is
more
so good.
time about green essentials. No munko odaniema or fast, 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 mommy.
Green essentials. So green essentials. You know what I have? So I have these shea butters, right? And the
Mm-hmm.
good thing is, also, I don't want to say shea butter, who be a nibi, but most of the shea butters they melt it and they pour, so it's very hard, solid. But I whip my shea butters. They'll always whip. So look at that. Look how soft this is. And it's still like raw shea. Ubetimi that you team is on your skin. And the thing about shea butters that I like, right, is all the yellow one, right? And it looks very greasy and stuff on your skin. But give it like a minute or two, no, it seeps into your skin. What you say?
Mm.
And because this is very soft, you're able to just rub it easy. You have to now because these are whipped. Some of them are scented, and I love the scented ones because remember, I didn't considering that I'm asthmatic, it's weird, but I don't do anything that is unscented. So if you are an unscented person, it's okay. It's okay. I got you covered. But maybe I like my scented ones. Is what I use. Then I have black soap shower gels. I made my shower gel eventually. The woman did not teach. I have black soap shower gel. I have bar soaps. Then we have the cleaning things. Then I make some lotions. I make these little. I don't think the camera's going to catch this. So these little ones, they're for like souvenirs.
Mm-hmm.
And then hotel shower gels, those tiny things that you can
Yeah.
order. So yes, and these are all green, very very natural. Everything that I use with the coconut and the shea butter, because I wanted to use things that were available in Ghana. I didn't want to start using mango butter and
Outsourcing. Yeah.
almond milk. And then you come her. So shea butter, you come. So I just use things that are available to me, and I think so far they are excellent. Recently, we went to Spain, and seriously, they were like really, really crazy about it. There was a lady who had to link me to somebody. We are still talking about that, but yes, it's my product, and it's good, just like my comedy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So check out Green Essentials. But I have a number on there.
Yes.
Give us a call and let's talk. Yeah.
It's on Facebook, right?
Yes, it's on Facebook.
Okay.
My number is not on Facebook. So once you go to the
Okay.
page, you should be able to find my number somewhere on there.
Good.
Okay?
All right. Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for being here, darling.
Okay.
I can't wait to have you on again.
It was my pleasure. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. I'm sure. I'm sure maybe the next time I'll be here, that maybe I'll be promoting a show, be a mayor or
Charlie,
something.
one time. Ni na yen chat ticket ni amra.
One make one make sure be what you say. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do that. I guess a little more serious,
Please
rather
do.
than just throwing the
My
content out
house,
there.
me de, me nya
I mean,
number ni de atemato. My house,
yeah, what you say. I think
yummy.
I've been in my coil for too long. I have to come out.
Yes, yes,
You know,
yeah,
try to make you not your passa.
Matty.
Thank you so much, and thank you everybody that took time off to watch me. I'm very, very happy about it. Okay.
Bye, darling.
It's, all right. Yeah. Obi ankoda wa me so me kwa koda.
You, yeah.
Yeah, see, Rebecca, so thank you so much for having
That's
me.
my dear. You're welcome. Anytime.
Right, thank you.
You. Bye.